and I'm giving you the next part of what had been done in the Dragon Ball Universes War 1. Now coming off to Core and Albedo trying to invade Earth so they can get the Omnitrix from Ben alongside to unlock its true potential. Now Core would have wanted to actually recruit Goku to his lead or even use the Omnitrix so he can make an army of Saiyans that serve him if not even Frost Demons. He actually heard that Ben actually copied Frieza's DNA, and he can practically has multiple. If only Core does possess the DNA army of Vilgax, he was able to actually build in the some scientists he was able to find. Of course, he will kill the scientists and particularly rule over the soldiers, with Albedo joining him and they will form the same lead as Ultimate Vilgax and Albedo doing in the original. Now, if wondering, Vilgax does not appear in this time, so yeah. While Vilgax will mostly go to fight as a champion throughout most of the universes, throughout other universes. So yeah. Now Ben and Goku would have been training and eventually those since immense dark keys. That being Albedo and Core. Of course, both of them decided to prepare themselves to face off against those two foes. With Albedo showing Ben the Ultimatrix, would of course Ben be surprised to know that Albedo practically built a beta version of on the Ultimatrix. But Albedo tells that it's a much better and much more perfect version of his limited Omnitrix. Of course, Goku would have been confused on what Albedo means by limited, with Albedo laughing and telling him that Ben can unlock the ultimate forms of those units that he has. Can he? Ben is confused, and Albedo decides to show him. Is he just want to say himself? If only how will Albedo able to obtain this information, will most likely that Albedo managed to actually steal a perfect copy of the original Omnitrix that actually copied Goku's DNA. So he will most likely have Saiyan and Frost Demon's DNA thanks to Core. With this, Albedo has washed and transformed into a Saiyan with a silver hair color in tail, with of course telling him that he can go something beyond they already has Super Saiyan. Both Ben and Goku were shocked as he gets this armor tricks and his hair turns red alongside for growing his body. He transforms into Ultimate Saiyan, or you could say Super Saiyan 4. Ben is in shock of knowing that Albedo can use this type of power, which is that Albedo can actually is not actually close to his power. Albedo in the same transformation only has a power level of around 10 billion, while Ben has a staggering power level of 100 billion, and Goku has 50 billion. While Goku is not actually far behind in his final form at 50 billion himself, be actually equal to Goku. Of course, Albedo tells us that he may not be as strong as Core, but his power is just enough to bring them to equals. With, of course, Albedo fighting against Ben, seeing as Ben tries to use Super Saiyan or Mastery and thanks to Goku's help with our training, he's still trying to fend off against Albedo, seemingly not able to keep up with the Super Saiyan 4. Because Albedo using Ultimate, the Super Saiyan 4 transformation is actually much stronger than the original Ken version, meaning that Albedo is actually much more powerful than Ben, even if he's using Super Saiyan. Albedo tries to go even further beyond, pushing his limits even further. He's achieved Super Saiyan 2, but this only managed to equal the tables and not just bring the tables to Ben. Ben does think of using Kaioken with Super Saiyan 2, but it's kind of risky. While Goku battles with Cooler and Cooler transforms into his fifth form, he starts to overpower Goku. Goku, even though he transforms to Super Saiyan 2, is still on the rough edge, just like Ben. Both Ben and Goku don't know what to do, but Genkai explains them about the fusion technique that he actually told them about. Both Ben and Goku don't know if that will actually work, but they decide to try their best. Their correct distance using Soul Flare as they will perform the fusion, with both Ben and Goku fusing into Gon. Yes, this will be the fusion's name, Gon. As Gon will prepare to find both Cooler and Albedo, both Albedo and Cooler actually been quite surprised to know this is a fusion. With the fusion telling them that they shouldn't underestimate him. As the fusion powers up to Super Saiyan, he starts to equally battle the two of them, seemingly as he's equally matched. But he knows that he only has 30 minutes timer, thanks to Kinkai explain to him. With the fusion deciding that he must end this battle quickly, he tries to attack them with the final blast, but he defuses, with both Ben and Goku falling down seemingly exhausted because of their fusion. Albedo gives him one last chance, and he points the blast towards the, towards the Z Fighters and Ben, both Gwen and Kevin. Of course, Ben, not having a choice, decides to remove the orange as he gives it to Core, with Core just laughing, telling that their victory is now secured, or his. Albedo is confused, as Core tells Albedo that he only needed him so he can get the Omnitrix. He's no useful to him anymore. Albedo is in shock. His core is betraying him, just like this. How? He helped him get the arteries. He helped get his revenge. Why? Core explains to him that he is no use of a soldier that has much more power than him. He just wants the power all for himself, just like Vilgax had said in Ken in the original Ben 10 version. So he will use the archeries and transform all his army into Saiyans. As all Saiyans transform into Super Saiyans. If you want the Bio Soldiers, we're easily able to achieve the Super Saiyan transformation having no emotions, they are most likely able to activate at will. With this, all Bio Soldiers will try and attack Albedo. Albedo uses Super Saiyan 4 star to fend off against him. Be much more easier than Ultimate Humongousaur, but still he gets overwhelmed by the numbers of Saiyans and he gets knocked out, seemingly unconscious. Bogoku and Ben are taken to a ship as the Z Fighters and Kevin and Gwen cannot do anything because Core is much more powerful than them, alongside wielding the Omnitrix. While Ben and Goku are captured in Balloon cells, Goku is playing the cells that practically restrains him from practically using his ki. He practically has a shock collar, while Ben is practically in a cell, and a normal cell. Goku tries to take out the collar, but every time he tries to, an electric shock will come to Goku's neck as he'll feel the immense pain. Baron tries his best to free Goku, but to no avail as his human form is not strong. Even though he is trained with Ki, his Saiyan body is much more powerful than his humanoid body. If you're wondering, Ben has been trained, but also his human body reaches a power of 20,000. So Ben's not weak in comparison to any other humans. He's pretty powerful himself. Of course, the other humans, Gwen and Kevin, will try to find a way to get to Ben. With, of course, Grandpa Max able to give them his spaceship, and they will use it to travel to Course's mothership. Using that, they were able to intervene there and free both Goku and Ben. While Obito was still captured, Ben will go to Obito and explain to him about his plan. Of course, Obito will be against it, but Ben will tell him. Of course, Ben will then appear with, of course, if we did not fear Bill. This, if we I actually kind of messed up the mentioning of that. So yeah, finally they appear from Core with Ben telling Core that if he does not give Android back, he's gonna destroy it using the destructive code. Of course, Core does not believe Ben, but Ben just follows the code that he does in the original, and Core's arm explodes. But Core managed to regenerate it thanks to having some of the scientists able to be a much more better regeneration than any Frost demons. He has much more durable body than Vilgax, but he still does a lot of damage because of the Archer destroying itself. Ben also turns Albedo to do the same with his Omnitrix, with Albedo complying and giving the Ultimatrix to Ben. With Ben finally able to use the Omnitrix again, now with Ultimate Forms as well, Ben decides to face off against Core, with Core eventually revealing his full power of his fifth golden form. Now, if you already, this fifth golden form is actually much weaker than Golden Frieza, but it's still pretty powerful. If only I did not mean Golden Core, I meant Metal Core. Yes, Core practically infused himself with the Spaghetti Star, just like in the movie, but it only be a portion of it. You will not be one part with the Spaghetti Star, but you absorb the Spaghetti Star's energy and ability to practically grow itself. So that's how he can actually regenerate. Metal Core and Ben using Swampfire, which is the ultimate Swampfire, and easy able to destroy Core, seemingly ending him and able to injure him just enough so he's practically sent off space, seemingly as he's dead. While Albedo is being then captured and practically sent into a plunger's prison, deciding to rot there for a long time, knowing his crimes and everything. While Ben and the other Zephyrs start to continue on with their lives as they continue to train, with Ben knowing that he must grow as a human, not only as a Saiyan. Now with the Ultimate Traits, Ben is much more confident in his abilities that he can grow much more powerful, but he also wants to grow himself as a human, knowing that practically if he doesn't have the Ultimate Traits, he's not as powerful as he thought he was. So Ben will continue to train. Eventually, he will actually use Echo Echo to separate himself to make one human version, and one Saiyan version so he can train with both. We can not only train his human body, but also his Saiyan body, with eventually Ben in his base form, without using the Omnitrix, can already has a power of 20 million. While in the Saiyan transformation, Ben has a much more powerful base form than even Perfect Self from the original timeline. If you're wondering, all Zephyrs were much more stronger and powerful. Now, if you're wondering, would Ben 10,000 or Strongest exist? I want to say that yes, they do exist, but in a separate timelines. While Future Strongest exists in a timeline where the Zephyrs failed to defeat the androids, Ben 10K actually exists in a timeline when they actually managed to continue on with their lives, and eventually, yeah. Now, if you're wondering, Ben was still one of Memphis Future stuff like in the original. Now, this Ultimate Ben would have been much more different. So, yeah. Of course, of course, fate will win sealed as Joyce will still arrive, but you will actually be not the only one to arrive, with Paradox also appearing, telling Trunks that he must not interfere in the timeline, because he'll practically not change his own timeline, but on the future timeline that is actually able to exist. Trunks' timeline is actually the bad ending of the story for the Z-Files, while Ultimate Ben is actually Ben Universe is actually the good ending of it. Everyone is actually shown to actually meet Ultimate Ben, with Ultimate Ben happy to see everyone. With him, of course, explaining how he can use any transformation in his beast form, things are, of course, able to upgrade his armor tricks. Of course, our Ben is actually surprised he's able to actually pull that off. With, of course, Ultimate Ben telling him that is actually no big deal. He ought to figure out in the future. With, of course, Ben being motivated to become even stronger, Ultimate Ben tells him that he'll grow much more powerful, but so has Goku. He also tells that Vegeta also would have joined him in the future. Would have actually been surprised. If only yes, Vegeta will most likely with the broadcast, but he'll actually been surprised that he joins them. Vegeta tells him that he'll never join World Class Saiyan and no fake imposter of a Saiyan. But Ultimate Ben just tells him that he will just get soft have a daughter and a son, like Trunks. Which actually being surprised that Ultimate Ben knows him. Ultimate Ben tells him that he's already in his teenage years, so while he may exist from a different timeline, he still respects Trunks as his nephew, seemingly as Trunks actually saw him as an uncle. With actually Trunks being surprised that he knows that as well. So yeah. Now the Z-Fighters will decide to prepare for the androids, with Ultimate Ben returning to his timeline into his past self to be careful of Dr. Gero, seemingly as he's preparing something bigger than they expect. Not only androids, but maybe something that you actually throw in the universe. Ben, of course, nods, is telling his future counterpart that he'll do his best to protect the Earth and the universe. Kevin actually asks Ultimate Ben what happened to him in the future. Ultimate, Ultimate Ben tells him that he actually married Gwen and they are pretty happy together. When actually Kevin being embarrassed a little bit, with Ben just giving him a smirk and Gwen just blushing as well. What, of course, Ultimate Ben just telling him that they'll get used to it, as he chuckles and disappears back into his own timeline. So does Future Trunks. As guys, this will conclude this part. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends. This is Ego Geo. Sayonara, guys. Bye.